Туда-сюда. Анонс есть, хуёнс есть. Ой, 2005 года игра, ебать. Ой. Посмотрим еще, что они там наремейчили, потому что оригинал просто отвратительно выглядел в свое время. Ой. Ну будет ли она сейчас красивый вопрос. Ай. У меня все правильно стоит, все правильно стоит. Новые друзья, старые беды. Бля, я не с самого начала, что ли, начал, это чё? Так, давай заскипаем, попробуем типа заново начать. Как? О, новая игра. Да. Через раз узнаем, тихо она или нормально. Курение полезно для здоровья, ебать. Яга. Он в целом симпатично выглядит. Учитывая то, что Рига была 720, и это по сути, блять, можно сказать, мобильный порт.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we helped the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land,
Индейцы.
but they've
Ой,
gained
бля.
access to heaven.
Путь в рай.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Какие-то годы, примерно золотая лихорадка.
Apparently,
Ну, в принципе, да,
Mr.
скоро
Johns wants
сейчас
to
летает
run for
человек.
governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Well, here
Ты-то
we
дохуя
are,
знаешь,
Mrs.
да.
Bush. Armadillo.
Армадило. Да, ну феписов, я так понимаю, 30 без вариантов, типа. Нету шага, да, только полный ход сразу. А, ну, видимо, во времена Xbox 360 как бы не было неполного хода.
Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Appreciate it.
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulster. All right.
I'd steer clear of Pleasant's house if I were you.
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
Come on.
А, вот как газ тут работает. Типа надо ее шпорить и держать кнопку, а не вперед нажимать тупо.
So it's Port Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taken nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated bacteria.
Ебать, такие демонстрационные сцены, как во втором РДРе с этой зимой, типа, которая супер красивая, вся остальная игра хуже выглядит
We ain't
намного.
been friends for a long
Такая же хуйня,
time.
походу. Потому что сейчас сцена, прям сцена. Прям вон и Сасао лучики дает, и поезд едет, дым пускает.
Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Жена. Ах ты, сука, старая, похотливая, блядь.
Deal. Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guy. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Я не понимаю, мы гондон или нет? Потому что что-то про маршала говорит, но при этом он говорит, типа, маршал это не мои друзья, типа.
Nope. I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Slow up.
Whoa there.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part
Голос
ways,
сменился у
friend.
персонажа.
You have yourself a good time.
Let's go. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different
В натуре,
now,
блять,
John.
сказал, там нахуй лошадей ебут.
Now I'm in charge.
Их зубы друг друга выбивают.
No more Dutch.
Он, блять,
and
заклинаем.
no more you. Implored. I
Мистер
implored
Марстон.
you
Я не
to
знаю,
go
кто это.
back and tell them
Марстон.
to send
Здорово.
someone just a
Тебя.
little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
Так зовут ГК. Наверное. Пока он просто Джон, который хер знает откуда высунулся, и хер знает зачем сюда приехал. Ну, типа рокстаровское повествование, классическое. Ой. Первые 2 часа игры ты вообще не понимаешь, нахер персонаж что-то делает. Сыграть впарился стали, ну, пиндех. Да. Уже пулю схлопотал. Новые друзья, старые беды.
Well, you're alive.
so it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and took to fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Вот, Джон
Bonnie
Марстон.
McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have.
Шапочку потерял.
What will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that
Обучение
money we
пошло.
wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Да.
Well, hello there.
Тыц.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Пошли лошадями ебучими. Опять он прыгает, как этот, как болит ковбой из истории игрушек.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Come on, then.
Ride the
I'll show you around
horse.
the property.
Да.
is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
General
Very
store.
convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Не самая сильная, блядь.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Yeah.
Are you bored of the ranch already?
Блять, какая тут топорная езда на лошадях, ебать. Хотя единственная, наверное, игра, где я до этого на лошади перемещался нормально, это был Ведьмак. Во всех остальных играх я на лошадей всегда хуй клал. Особенно вот это вот обучение, где тебя заставляют кнопку держать, и поэтому ты не можешь управлять лошадью в этот момент. Вообще шедевр. Ну, блять, ну иди нахуй, ну игра, ну дай не по рельсам идти.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
Руку навязи, чтобы сделать лошадь своей. Вот как это работает.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Ой. Бля, жаль, что они не стали ее не на консоли выпускать.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Так что просто до вечера на табуретке сидел. Ладно.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Стрельба не на пеку ее там, конечно, сейчас бы модами бы обмазали, блядь. Тут было бы сейчас бы 170 FPS, блядь. 100К разрешения. Какие-нибудь шейдеры пиздатые, как для Нью-Вегаса делали. Так она как выглядела при динозаврах, так в принципе и выглядит.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Женская интуиция и любовь к оружию. Так понимаю, это была пропитанная сарказмом просто фраза на максимум. То, что типа я, блядь, на голову больной, она нифига не соображает, что делает. Лошадь. Добавьтесь от кроликов. А кролики-то тебе чем повредили? А, ну тут как в GTA 5, короче, на геймпаде, я понял. Надо просто быстро тыкать кнопку. А я уж думал, как же тут прицеливание-то они сделали. Ага, кнопка перезарядки. А оружие как-то убрать можно или? Ага.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Come on!
Что ты за бок ты держишься? Ну, типа хп что ли меньше? Или что это за анимация?
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Или это просто сюжетно, чтобы я не забыл, то, что у него бок дырявый. А есть вопрос, нахуя мне slow motion, если у меня автонаводка? Что он сказал? That's coyote fucking fucked in S? Надеюсь, так и сказала. Ну, сори, блядь, не всех куриц спасли, блядь. Сняли бы меня с лошади, спасли бы. А на лошади я ебал стрелять.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Нахуя тебе мне помогать?
Here we are.
Или этот чел типа катастрофически всех заебал, его хотят убить. Не только мы.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Интересно, если бы я нахуй ни в одного кролика и ни в одну собаку не попал, то она бы сказала, ну ты уебище. Сон занимает 6 часов. Блять, тут нету выбора таймера, да, чтобы типа там проснуться днем, проснуться вечером. Эх. Три ячейки. Ну, в принципе, похуй, она вроде линейная до ужаса. Про другой костюм. Наряд джентльмен первого класса наряд дает вам возможность играть в покер с высокими ставками в Блэквотере. А, тут есть сеты, которые можно собирать. Обыщите старую часовню, разберите согом, войдите в Твин Рокс, поймайте, любите Мован бара. Дайте вообще непонятно еще как открывать. Добудьте 5000 фунтов мяса. Убейте пуму зарядным динамитом. Убейте и освежуйте 8 змей. Убейте легендарного Кролена. Выполните поручение незнакомца Дедал сын. Выиграйте штуку в азартных. Отдайте и купите. Продайте или купите товар у каждого оружейника. Соберите штраф общей стоимостью 200 баксов. Казните 20 человек. Выполните поручение незнакомца. Борец за трезвость. Yes. Есть карта в каком-то формате. Плохо рядом. Потом, может, карту увидим какую-то. Не знаю.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
You're right now. Чувствую, сейчас там будут ебучие чекпоинты из третьей GTA-шки, которые можно будет легко пропустить визуально, потому что это будут маленькие крестики квестов. А что, у лошади есть выносливость, что-нибудь такое? Чё ты снижаешь скорость? А, вон стамина лошади по левую сторону от карты. Да, я могу, лошадь твоя ебучая не может, у нее выносливость кончается. Блять, ебаный забор серого цвета на серой земле. Геймдизайн. Ладно. Don't go easy, так don't go easy. Я вроде придрочился бежать в 20 FPS, блять. Мне кажется, если скорость достаточно, то лошади просто похуй на заборы, она их перепрыгивает автоматически. Вопрос только где финиш. Потому что по сути гонка сводится к стамина менеджменту, а не к гонке.
I think you chose the wrong horse, Miss McFarland.
Хотя они еще шток друг на друга устраивают. Потом весело.
Follow me. Let's go, Miss McFarland. Are you saving the best for last? How you doing back there?
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Мистер Марстон. Блять, 20 очков славы за это дали. Позорное количество. Маршал Джонсон. Да пошел нахуй, Маршал Джонсон. Тут квест рядом.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat, come on!
А надо именно к вознице подойти, блять.
What exactly are you waiting for?
Так.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me.
Бать собака как на машину
Alive since
бежала.
we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Ебать, живой мир. Люди через 3 метра, на 3 метра от меня
I
появляются.
think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these yards like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals.
Сука, просто персонажи Rockstar Mobile. Классический. У них нахуй из игры в игру ничего не меняется. Главный герой не злой, но катастрофически туп. Чё, блядь, завтра доворот работает? Чё меня куда-то с дороги пытаются спихнуть?
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now? So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us.
Наверное, не зашел в магазин, даже не посмотрел, что там.
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself
Ну, может, мне вернуться туда.
to purchase some medicine.
Я, в принципе, собираюсь просто сюжет пройти.
I'll pay you back.
Я не
I'm
буду
sure
идти
you
там,
shall.
блядь,
The doc's a
хуйней
good
заниматься
fellow. He
никакой.
saved your life, so be polite.
Что-то мне игра покажет, то я
Meet
использую.
me in front of the general store when you're done.
Потому что мне с этим Дикого Запада чуть-чуть далековато. Чтобы мне, правда, было интересно там вот в покер играть, блядь, на поездах кататься. Я в реальной жизни могу в покер поиграть и на поезде покататься.
Not feeling ill, I hope. Need some laudanum?
How are you, mister?
Finally come to get that
Жевательный
bullet out your leg.
табак, яблок.
Any trouble, let me know.
Лекарство распродано. Ничего, ничего нету.
Thanks.
Marshal may as well hand Armadillo over to them thugs for all it does to stop them.
Are you keeping?
You'll believe anything I
Really?
Кольцо минус. А ну мне надо? Нет, не надо, мне вроде фуловый как будто.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Я надеюсь, у тебя больше не будет квестов. Если хотите покинуть Армадило, можно ехать на дилижанс. Дилижанс остановится возле фрахтовой конторы. Не могу сказать, что я знаю, что такое фрахт. Я все еще не вижу карты. Никакой. Так, тут тоже будет оружие закрыто за уровнем, за всяким дерьмом. Приманка, патронтаж. Патронтаж что-то правда делает? Удвоить максимальный запас патронов для этого карабин. Ебать. Не, хайп, ладно. Может, в дневнике что-то есть? Нет. Что, правда карты никакой нет вообще? Не можете играть. А, блядь, карта вот выбрана. Она просто выбрана по умолчанию нахуй, поэтому я её вообще не вижу. Сколько тут большая карта-то? Ну, блять. Сан-Андрес. Короче. С Армадило можно к Бонне вернуться, наверное. Интересно, тут есть блэкджек? А у меня денег 0 вообще. Сделаю, если он есть. У чего они там сказали, дилижансы паркуются? У какого-то там, блядь, здания? В этом конце я ничего не вижу. В другом конце, может, какие-то дилижансы есть. А может, они правда паркуются, типа, не каждый раз. Может, это неудобные телепорты для персонажа, а просто вот, типа... Так, ну там нету вот никаких водителей, ничего нету. Это просто какая-то телега разбитая. И даже лошадь спиздить вроде как негде. Это не купленный дом синего изображен. Понял. Базар вокзал. А вот эти дилижансы, что ли? Потому что с поезжасом у вас не хватает средств на билет. А сколько он стоит? Есть информация какая-то? Так, ну тогда мы, видимо, с мэром пока пиздим, потому что ни лошади, ничего у нас нету. Пиздить лошади, когда в городе живет 5 человек, это, ну уж извините, как-то тупо. Фу, с мэром, с этим. Плевать, плевать. С копом, в общем.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
Сука, придется двое, блядь. Придурок.
Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of two-bit hoodlums. We
Я
need
не
to have
хотел
a
в тебя
talk about
целиться.
the laws in this town.
Хотел прицелиться. Ну да, он бесполезен, блять, это slow motion так-то. Если бы не геймпад, то как бы это было бы круто, да.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
А, блять, тут как в Ведьмаке лошадь подзывается, нихуя себе.
Walton's as bad as you say he is. Why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Chola Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Ew.
Я там доверяю, благодаря этому его запас выносливости повышен. Ебать, кайф. Надеюсь, мне кормить ее не надо.
Hold up, Marston. He must be at the old Pleasance house. Probably best we take it on foot from here. Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. There's one behind the crate. Take him down.
Come on, fellas! At least try to shoot straight!
Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock. Make your choice. Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered. My God.
Not so tough now, are you?
There's another one behind the outhouse, boy. Good. Now move up to the outhouse, Marston. I hope you made peace with your making before coming here. You're in the house, right? What are you waiting?
You ain't that tough, Walton.
I got fighting answers. You hear me? Yeehaw!
Ладно, я понял, зачем нужен slow motion. Просто со слабым оружием, чтобы в голову целиться.
Inside the house. Let's see if we can take him alive.
To the victor, the spoils.
Just making a run for it. Take him alive if you can. I'll be back for you too late.
Ну как его взять живым?
Let them through, Marston.
Чего мне делать-то? Как мне взять его живым, блять? Я думаю, КТЕ будет или что-то в смысле, блять, взять живым.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. Behind the crate, Marston.
Где slow motion? Что не сработал?
You boys just ain't that tough.
Get to that crate. I got you covered. Your clothes are gonna be a lot redder in a minute. Move behind the rock and
Это slow motion. А, это вон красная шкала, это slow motion, а не ХП. А ХП у меня вообще нет, что ли, как в колде.
Kill every last one of you. You better be at peace with the Lord. Who's that woman you brought with you?
Блять, ну в смысле кулачного боя нету, нихуя нету, как я должен его взять-то? Или типа надо в ноги стрелять, или чё? Блять, нахуй, это обучение, блять, ебучей системе укрытий, которые ни разу больше не воспользуюсь в жизни, они сделали. Обучение тому, как в живых, блять, человека оставить при захвате, они не сделали. Вы ебанутые, что ли, блять? Ебанаты, блять. Конченые. Прострелите, чтобы взять его живым. О, наконец-таки, блядь. Обучение соизволило, типа, сказать, что делать-то вообще.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend, I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on. Yeah.
Мутаться теперь. А, есть кулаки. Их нахуй, чтобы достать, надо прям вот постараться. Несмотря на то, что тут экономика такая, то что все измеряется типа в единицах долларов, тут как бы оружие ты все равно кладешь не в карман, а просто забираешь патроны и все. Это ашки. Хорошая карта вот тут. Че, погнали к этой подруге гоняем. Я могу GPS построить? Могу. Блять, на лошадь. Постой. охотник на сокровища. А вот, кого спасти? От вас?
Just walk away!
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
Thanks, mister. I could use a little luck. What have we got here?
Это рандом энкаунтеры, что ли? Так, лучше, в принципе, я так понимаю, учитывая то, что у нее есть статы, и она что-то там прокачивает, как бы одна на всю жизнь. Остальные, как в Зельде, будут просто в гараже лежать. Потому что, как бы... Одна самая мощная, остальные просто красивые. Есть смысл еще револьвер брать? Я типа могу управлять лошадью? Могу. Хотя, может, есть винтовка, могу управлять лошадью, кто не знает. Ну, блять. Да. Которовский. Собственно, поиск преступника. Не, ну прикольно, сначала надо эти выполнять мейн-квесты, подкачаться маленько. Ебать, что это такое нахуй было? Что тут за рандом энкаунтер? Ой, кайф, блять, можно прям на бегу с лошади слезать. Ебать, балдеж.
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh, y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth, Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
Так, я надеюсь, мне сказать, что делать. Скажут, что делать. Моя лошадь. Будет моя, похуй. Так, а эта метка не на место. Мне вот туда, к фиолетовому месту. Ну, похуй потом. Не забыть бы. Да, кстати, знак, я так понимаю, это просто же это... Ну, остановки поезда-то. Ебать. Что произошло? До сих пор не понимаю, нахуя мне лекарства надо. Охуям.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Ваня.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man, in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Let's head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
Честно, я это как буду делать нормально или просто револьвером стрелять и пугать их нахуй.
Come on, boys. Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Giddy up!
How are you, Miss McFarland? That's it. I'll go, Mr. Marston.
Yeah!
He's got it. Nice job, Mr.
Herd
Marston.
the cows down the road. Pretend you know what you're doing.
Come on, you dumb
again, senor.
Come on!
Ain't that hard, is it?
Bien hecho.
Look at the cowboy.
This way. We need to take them out to the pasture.
Nail it down.
All right. Let's move this large herd out to the far pasture.
Yeah.
Whoa there. Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together. Leave those stragglers to me. You stay focused on the main herd. I'll handle the stragglers. You stay with the main herd.
He's just showing off now.
Let's go.
Nail it down, Mr. Marston.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you
Определенно я
later.
был
I
коровой
have
в
work
прошлой
to do
жизни.
back at the ranch.
$5.
Come on.
Что за подкова? Кидать в столб, что ли? Тебя? Тебя.
I do beg your pardon. What's got into you? Very nice.
Можете брать дистанцию более точно, если не так сильно отведете руку назад. Тренируйтесь бросать подкову. Бросить подкову, наклоняйте вверх и вниз. Перемещайте линию броска влево и вправо при помощи лазера, чтобы прицелиться точнее. О. Ага.
What am I even doing here?
Давай нам $2.
Must have been the wind.
Вот так вот, что ли, надо прицелиться.
That's a beauty.
Почти непонятно.
You practicing or playing?
Бля, как выйти из этой хуйни ебаной, блять. Вообще, ебать, я скучнее просто не видел ничего нахуй в жизни.
Pleasure to see you, sir.
Feel like sitting in for a hand or two? Please be careful.
Что это за покер?
I guess I accept your challenge.
Холдом? Или что это вообще за хуйня? Что нашел? О, да.
Think I'm gonna call.
I'll put it out there.
Somebody's throwing dust.
Да, это самый обычный ход. Пистол, только очень, блядь, длинная анимация. Просто до пизды длинная анимация. А если ты жмешь скип, то ты скипаешь буквально все. Типа у тебя нет ни информации нигде, что поставил, ничего такое. Никаком костюме, в этом костюме сможете жульничать. Это что, я куда пришел? Что это за хуйня?
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stay close to Charlie.
Hola.
Так. Здравствуй, Чарли.
Glad to see you. I'm open for treatment or trading.
Next time you're a dead man, you hear?
You're hard to kill, mister, but I'm a man for it.
Вот эти луны, где попросту вот эти вот ночные патрули.
Hello.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle just take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. That sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
Опять гонки, что ли?
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Right, now you got some rope on your belt. Let's see if we can't wrangle some horses. Whoa!
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret that sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Or like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. There's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
Сука, батя, блядь, базовик. Ай.
There's the horses! Get that lasso ready!
Come on, let's rope one.
Come on!
Whoa there! Come on, boys!
Throw that damn rope, Marston.
Да ебать.
You gonna use that rope or not?
Easy now!
Да сука, мне эти два гондона вокруг мешаются, бегают.
Don't be afraid of that lasso. Hang on to that rope, Marston. Giving him too much rope to play with. Hold on, Marston. Don't lose him. Wow! Now he's a fighter, that one. Come.
That's enough!
Да в смысле, а как, блядь, как какать?
Let's go! Let's go!
Что дальше-то? Ну, блять, ну он сбрасывает лосо тут же. Что я могу сделать? А, они должны мне помочь? А как не удержать?
That's it. Keep a hold of him now. Whoa! Now he's a fighter, that one.
Yeah.
Hang on to that rope, Marston. Keep at it, Marston. Hold on, Marston. Don't lose him. Hold tight. Coming to help you.
Come on, come on, come on.
Держать равновесие. А куда держать равновесие?
Let's see it, boy.
Come on, nearly got you.
Take it slow now.
Whoa.
Show me what you got,
Relax
boy.
now.
Try not to spook him too much.
Я нихуя не понимаю.
Nearly there.
You'll have this in no time.
Here we go.
Got
Steady.
it, Mr. Marston.
Good work. I'm impressed, Marston. Let me take it from here. You get back on your own horse. I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Дарканти еще один. А, короче, они не ловятся из-за словных скриптов, блять.
Hold on to him. Damn, you lost him. That's it. Hold him there. Gotta keep him on a short rope.
Блять, просто эти гондоны не успевают за тайминг подъехать, короче. Крестовая, блять.
Hang on to him. Not to worry, Mr. Marston. Get after another one. I'm coming. Don't lose him. Don't let him break him in. I got a hold on.
Как долго скрипт у нее срабатывал.
Lead with him.
Relax now.
Уёбнутый в этой.
Whoa there.
Relax now. Come
О,
on.
алло, блять, можно побыстрее?
It's all right. I got you now.
You got him eating out of your hand. Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. You back to France.
Come on. I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor, but it's straight and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then. Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for
Еще.
Armadillo.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much. There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston.
Ой, нас четверо, еще, блядь, 3 надо эти лошади будет поймать.
Where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Я 2-то удушил словить лошади, блядь. Походу сейчас 4 надо будет поймать. Учитывая то, что нас 5.
Wait for my signal, and don't let those horses out of your sight.
I'll see you there, miss.
Блядь, гондонские лошади. Ну.
Let's go. Slow down. Here.
Блять, они, видимо, повесились из-за того, что их тут заставляли табун гонять.
Come on.
Блядь, не разделяйтесь, только идите кучей, суки.
Go.
Ну же, блядь, в скриптах все, чё они так плохо работают? О, наконец-таки, блядь, вроде напрямую вышли. Блядь, опять разделяются, суки.
Come on.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
Let's go.
Прям моя ебучая лошадь задулась.
Yeah.
Блин, почему лошади другие нормально бегают? Почему у меня лошадь аутист? Что с ней за пиздец? А я могу типа замедлить время вообще в этом режиме? А, у него аркан спал.
There you are. Calm it down. Relax now. Nearly there.
Должна быть какая-то мудовая лошадь, видимо, раз она там из-под наездника скакала.
Oh, this ain't good. Whoa there. You're mine now.
Аж ровно сижу вообще, блядь.
Relax now. Almost got you. You were a wild. Come on.
О, заебись. А лошадка помогла.
Easy.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Одного плюс 6, ебать, статистика. Бля, опять квест на том раньше есть. Слушай, он правда управляется получше, по-моему. Так, рандом каунтер. Глянем. Блять, а можно типа оружие достать? Бля, его что загрызли? Загрызли. Ну ладно, вот так тогда. Сожрать животное.
Tough one, ain't you?
Мясо койота. Нахуй кому нужно мясо койота? Он же почти несъедобный, наверное.
You stink.
Койот это ж пиздец. Буквально грязные собаки. Типа собаки, которые живут в ёбаной пустыне. Жара она всегда хуже делает. Мясо, мышцы, жир. Тут другой есть, то вообще нет. Нет. Давай лошадок разделаем, куда делать. Ебать, я чё целиком освежевал лошадь? Ебанутые. Нихуя себе, блять. Сколько часов я тут сидел, нахуй. Полностью лошадь кожи лишить. Безумие. Торговцы. Вот пробовать револьвер нормально купить. Что тут будет? Лошадка. А это та, которая с седлом. А новую я проебал, получается, да? А, не, вон она, вон она. Надо ее подвязать, чтобы она стала моей. А, тут, наверное, не проехать, не по дороге. Вот ваша верная лошадь. Сохранить гору. Надо седло и купить.
Welcome to my shop.
How are you, friend?
I hope you see something.
Сторонника Хейнингенстед. Или какой-то фонда револьвера.
Sure, I don't mind a little dickering. All genuine stuff here.
Thanks.
Ничего интересного нет. Оружейника, по-моему, в этом городке-то и нет. Вот фермы. Угу. Оружейник. Значит, опять наверное скажут, что ночью нельзя и надо подождать. А, нет, можно. Будет извините.
Come on, let's go! Get him in there! Come on!
Amos!
Hey, miss. I got most of the horses secure and the chickens.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
О, появился.
Let's go.
Ну, так смотрю, лошадь животное компанейское, поэтому когда я бегу на полной скорости рядом с людьми, которые также бегут на полной скорости, выносливость у нее не расходуется.
Not in any real sense. Sometimes I tell myself things happen for a reason. Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path but me.
We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna get me my wife and kid back. Past is who we are, Miss McFarland. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
We have 2 herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more work, but I'll show you how to deal with them. We're not gonna be able to hear each other in this rain. Just make sure you don't lose sight of me. Let's take them over to the other herd. We'll try to drive them all back to the ranch together. This is getting nasty. It's getting harder to see anything. Come on, I can't do this all by myself.
Ебаш, давай. Кучку. Куда пизданула, тварь, блять, рогатая. Ебанутая, блять.
They're spooked! We have to stop the stampeding! Do something! They're heading for the cliff!
Ой, все, успокоились или чё, блядь? Схуяли вот это ёбнутое сейчас туда прыгнуло, блядь? Какого хуя?
Thank God! We only lost a couple, I think. Now let's round up those stragglers and get out.
Ну, блядь, ну это скрипты сломанные просто опять.
Let's go.
Ну, шлющая корова, блядь. Одну корову просто, блядь, прям у меня на глазах пизданула в пропасть. Прям видно было, что она чувствовала, как в котлеты пойдет завтра. Суки, блядь, не отделяемся. Гондонские коровы. Ты чё, блядь, замедлилась? Скотина. Строй, блядь. Суки. Ой, блядь. Ненавижу ебаных коров. Внутрь, блядь.
You saved the herd back there. You might make a decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
Come on, boys.
Ой, не знаю, не идет рокстаровским играм вот этот вот якобы реализм. Потому что, типа, вот, например, как бы я бы в первую очередь на реализм топил то, что, типа, ну, надо купить седло лошади. Надо кормить лошадь. Этого всего нету. Зато есть зачем-то какая-то система дружбы с лошадью. Странное все дело, короче. Ну, все, сгоняем. Да ебать, блять. Жертва погибла, нахуй. Да и поебать, если честно, блять. Ничего, блять, она не погибла, заставлять мне с геймпада играть, нахуй.
Hello, John. John Marston.
Do I know you?
I hope so. I seem to know you.
I'm pretty good at remembering faces.
Are you? Do you remember Hattie McCourt's face?
Who?
She was a girl Dutch Vanderlyn shot in the head on that raid on the ferry a few years back. Same one you got shot on. Pretty girl, until her eye was hanging out by a thread of tendon and her brain was plastered over a wall.
Not really.
Then why would you remember me, friend? You've forgotten far more important people than me.
What's your game, friend?
I don't have a game, John. Listen, sometimes I just wish I'd known more about life. Wish I'd had better guidance. A friend of mine is drunk as a skunk in the saloon on Thieves' Landing. I think he's gonna be unfaithful to his dear wife. Why don't you head over there and see if you can advise him how best to proceed?
What do you think I am?
I know what you are, John. Just if you've got the time, friend.
Пристани разбойников. Ебать в обратную сторону.
Can I have this?
Ёбаные бандиты договорились с бабой. Ну, баба тоже из банды была, судя по тому, что он красным маркером загорелся. Если автоим на нее навелся, значит, как бы заслуживала смерти, я считаю. Армадилда. Сколько у меня денег? 106 баксов. На 106 баксов пойти что-то можно взять. Может даже комнату приобрести, сколько там 50 баксов, по-моему, было. Наверное, надо будет.
Howdy, friend. I didn't know anyone lived out here. Whoa!
Now you can't rob the place, now can you? Now get!
Friendly old bastard, ain't you?
I don't need me no friends, friend.
We all need friends, old-timer. We die alone, but we live among men. You know, I was interested in moving out this way with my family. Would you be willing to sell me a parcel of land? We wouldn't even have to speak or nothing.
Land's too dry for farming. Bandits run all the cattle off. Why you want this land?
I guess I just like the scenery.
Well, I don't know. Maybe for $200 I could give you the deed to this land, find myself a place up in Blackwater. Although I never could stand the people down there. No, sir. $200, partner. Take it or leave it.
Just give me the deed, old man.
I knew you was no good the moment I clapped eyes on you, you sneaky bastard.
Украли купленный Плазенс Хаус у беззащитного старика. Ну да. Значит, теперь мне есть где засейвиться. Честность. Эта штука есть вопрос, кто нахуй купчу с собой тут как бы относишь, уносит в кармане. Да ладно.
Howdy, friend.
The marshal ain't no man in
Так.
my eyes. Well, I'm always after items of quality.
Продать. Что на патронтаж написано? Для винтовок и карабинов, да? Вулканик. Стоит старого образца с расчаженным механизмом затвора, вмещает больше патронов, чем обычный шестизарядный револьвер. Взять что ли? Вулканик. Насколько больше только вопрос? Такой вот. Ну ладно, давай патронтаж, наверняк.
got what I need.
Точно, как бы полезная покупка была. Шериф.
Why me? Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took him.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Please, sir. He's just a young boy.
Где? А, я просто оружие достал, поэтому, походу. Судя в скалистом ущелье.
Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of days.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here.
27%, ебать. В принципе, хотел
We used to
заканчивать
consider
позже.
people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I'd just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Этот чел в камере, который просто нахуй. Просто сидит.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. Nearly there. Ooh, now. All right, leave the horses here and follow me.
Come on, easy up now.
Let's go. Stay alert, boys. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Carson.
take the left, boys. I'll go right. Marston, you can go with the deputies or cover me.
Oh my good God! Right, I'm in charge now.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yep, maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
For Christ's sake!
О, блять, с ними не так. Почему они бегут на пулю?
There's a bridge up ahead. The rustlers are probably guarding it. I can't take much more of this.
This ain't nice, I know. Move and you're dead!
That's it!
Marston swats rustlers like flies.
We're done for!
You wanna stop doing that?
Я тебя обожаю консольный гейминг, конечно, я даже не ебу, куда я стреляю, в принципе. У меня просто автоимит, и я что-то там убиваю.
Your wrestling days are over!
Marston, all you gotta do is point this and pull the trigger.
How can you fight, some bitch?
Есть там кто-то или нет, я вообще не ебу.
Someone might as well have this.
Are you gonna do something, Marston?
Ломался нахуй, там ничего не видно.
Hey, was that you or me? We're clear, boys. Let's get over this bridge.
Damn, those Baller twins got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business, and they ain't short on willing recruits these days.
Why'd a man break his back working 12 hours a day for a rancher who can't afford to pay him?
But the rancher can't pay him because those sons of bitches are robbing his cattle.
Yep, it's one of the vicious personal things the marshal keeps jawing about. Come on, up the hill.
I think you selling without a reason, boy. This way.
There's more where that came from!
Push forward.
Где?
For the love of God!
Уже присосалась к чему-то.
Go, Marston, get a move on!
Are you kidding?
All right, let's see.
Такие же карабины у всех, что ли? В этой игре, в принципе, нет механики смены оружия. На ходу через магазин.
We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
rustlers for a long time.
He'll tell you he's all about the book, letting the judge decide a man's fate, but he doles out plenty of his own justice, too. More of these some bitches. Smoke 'em, boys. You rustlers make me sick. Sweet mother of God.
Let's push on to the bridges. Come on, Barry Chicken.
The marshal. What the hell?
Да, блядь, дальности выстрела, что ли, не хватает. Да, дальности не хватало.
What have you got for me? I'll kill the hell out of you. I'm the goddamn law.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
Бастард свикен. Блять, я мискликнул только что, если что.
Get those bastards. Careful. There's innocents down there.
И чё, я нахуй стелся?
I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air.
У меня хоть кто-то, давайте из них.
Untie those hostages.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done. Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Сука. Служить таким, блядь, умным людям. Что за W? Найджел Уэст Диккенс. Не знает, кто, ни разу даже помощью диалогов не слышал, кто это. Так. Пытаемся до хаты достроить маршрут. Может, он правильно выглядит даже. Ой, я на этом закончу, наверное. Мне, во-первых, как что-то лень. Во-вторых, надо будет разобраться с зарядкой этой консоли. Потому что мне очень не хочется в компу каждый раз носить оригинальный блок питания. Тут мест нету, видимо. Так много народу вообще. Ну ладно. Так, ну ладно, в принципе. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел. До встречи.